Hey, people, put down the to-do list and listen up. Today is Friday, March 20th, 2026, and the universe just flipped the on switch. We aren't just shifting gears here, folks. We're launching the entire vehicle. I'm calling this the Sovereign Spring Awakening. The Spring Equinox is the literal moment the Earth finds its balance. Day and night are equal, but the light is winning. In the Northern Hemisphere, this is the Astrological New Year. Forget January 1st. This was just a free trial where we all stayed in our pajamas and overthought our life choices. Today, the sun hits 0 degree Aries, and the collective hibernation is officially canceled. Aries is the infant of the zodiac, which means it has 0 chill and 100% audacity. It doesn't care if you don't feel ready. It doesn't care if your 5-year plan isn't color-coded yet. It just wants you to start. The equinox is the cosmic green light to stop being a passive observer of your own life and start being the sovereign architect. This equinox is lovingly calling you out on your own BS. Where have you been waiting for a sign? This is the sign. Where have you been polishing a project instead of launching it? Aries energy is raw, messy, and brave. It reminds us that a failed attempt is still 10 times more valuable than a perfect plan that never left your brain. That shadow side, though, because there's always a shadow side, we're all going to be a little impulsive and potentially argumentative. Don't burn a bridge just because you're bored. Burn the bridge because it's the only way to keep you from walking backward into your past. Now, listen for your sun, your moon, your rising, and your Venus to see where the equinox is rewiring your chart. Aries, it's rewiring your first house of self and appearance. This is your personal new year, new me on steroids, though. This is how you harness the energy of this spring equinox. Change your look, change your name, or just change your attitude. Reclaim your right to be too much. Taurus, it's revamping your 12th house of spirituality and closure. The equinox is lighting up your hidden room. How to harness from this energy? This is your spiritual spring cleaning. Flush out the old resentments and the I'm not enough ghost. Your power is in your private peace. Gemini, it's revamping your 11th house of groups and visions. The fire is in your social network. How to harness this energy? Stop waiting for your friends to invite you to the revolution. You need to start it. Lead a group, launch a collab, or prune the friendships, those that feel like chores. Cancer, it's revamping your 10th house of career and legacy. The equinox is hitting the highest point of your chart. Here's how to harness it. Claim your authority. Stop asking, am I qualified? And start saying, I am the expert. Initiate a bold career move today. Leo, it's revamping your 9th house of travel and beliefs. The light is hitting your expansion sector. Here's how to harness. Book the trip. Sign up for the degree or adopt a completely radical new philosophy. Your world is too small. Aries wants to blow the walls out, period. Virgo, it's revamping your 8th house of intimacy and rebirth. This is deep, sexy, and a little scary. Here's how to harness, though. Focus on transformation. Face the shadow stuff you've been avoiding. Reclaim your power in your closest relationships and get your shared resources in order. Libra, it's rewiring your 7th house of relationships. The sun is directly across from you, balancing your partnership house. Here's how to harness. Be the sovereign individual in your duo. Stop people pleasing. True balance only happens when you are a whole person, not half of one. Scorpio, it's rewiring your 6th house of wellness and routine. The equinox is hitting your engine room. Here's how you harness from that energy. Trash the should-do list and create a makes me feel alive list. Initiate a health habit that is about vitality, not just vanity. Sagittarius, it's revamping your 5th house of joy and romance. This fire loves your fire. It's in your house of creativity, honey. Here's how to harness that energy. Take a massive creative risk. Flirt with someone or life itself without a safety net. If it doesn't feel like a hell yes, it's a hell no. Capricorn, it's rewiring your fourth house of roots and family. The light is in your foundation. Here's how to harness. Refresh your sanctuary. Set a hard boundary with a family member or literally move the furniture. Make your home reflect your current self, not your childhood self. Aquarius, it's rewiring your third house of communication. The fire is in your voice. Here's how to harness that energy. Launch the podcast, write the blog, or just say the uncomfortable truth you've been sitting on. Your ideas are the medicine the world needs right now. And lastly, Pisces. It's rewiring your second house of money and self-worth. Your season is over, and now it's time to get paid. Here's how to harness that energy, honey. Take a bold step toward a new income stream. Stop dreaming about abundance and start taking that physical action to secure it. You are worth the investment, my love. Now, since day and night are equal today, what is one thing you are leaving in the dark, which is the past, and one thing you are bringing into the light, which is your future? Drop your answer below in the comments. Happy Spring Equinox 2026, people. The cosmic on switch has been flipped. Day and night are equal, but the light is taking the lead. Stop waiting for the perfect moment and start being the sovereign architect of your own life. The Astrological New Year starts now.